Dude, truck looks so good right now. Just doing like a little walk around. Got our 7-way plug right here. Cool thing you'll notice is like there's no dents in the bed at all. All the aftermarket tie down hooks. I had these tinted. It's kind of nice. They're done right. It's actually just an extra clear coat over it with this splash. I think like 1 drop or something of black. Oh yeah, I love this edition. Well, let's get to the back first. Very few times these have been sat on. This must have been opened, probably opened like 2 or 3 times. I'm not even sure a drink has ever sat in here. That's my son's little iPad holder. That comes right off. Also, probably never put anything in these before. A little outlet back here. Cubby. Underneath that seat's the kicker subwoofer add-on. Bolts underneath the seat. You know, amp research steps. Front license plate. But they got, this is fixed. Just a wiring right here. Bolts to the seat bolt here. Seat bolt there. Wired in nice. Completely perfect underneath all of these like floor mats. Same thing, passenger seats nice, perfect, no rips or tears, color matched to the paint of the truck. I mean, these are identical to the flake and everything. These match the paint. Got it down in the center on the other side. Ooh, there's a little AT&T little card in there. I got one up here too that's locked. It's got like registration in it. Sunglasses holder. Sunroof. That works great. Center console is actually probably the only dirty thing. Some beanies and I don't know, some old stuff in here, since I don't really drive the truck much anymore. 2017 trucks and newer actually did not have this feature, but you could run this like out or put it up in the front and then have like a super deep pocket. You got the 110 outlet there, 2 cigarette outlets, and then 3 USBs. Again, there was only very few years that they did this. A lot of the trucks you'll see have 2 of these. We got adjustable pedals, traction control, cargo lights, parking assist, like hill descent control. Never used this button ever since I've had the truck. I think it's like an off-road descent mode. An exhaust brake right there. Heated and cooled seats. Get the pedal commander right there. And then this is where we have kind of hidden in here is light bar for the front. And I have one more on the other side for the back. Your garage door buttons here. Tilt and slide. This opens up the rear window in the back of the truck. It's a 40-inch rigid light bar. I'll show you that next. This is a really nice backup light. A lot of guys will cut into their bumper, but I use the spare tire mount since I don't have a spare tire in here anyways. I hope the camera picks this up like nice, but this is extremely light, lit up and everything. And actually you'll see that the low beams, high beams, and the fogs are on at the same time. That's because that little module's in there from the alt lights on module. Some of the suspension in there. We got reservoir shocks from CST. There's gonna be a lot of things I'm gonna talk about and put a video together for you guys, but here, this is PPEI, this is an AutoCal V2. What's nice about it is, well, PPEI made the best tuning, off-road tuning available, in my opinion and a lot of people's opinion, and they stopped doing that a couple years ago. So getting an LML and getting that, kind of a little bit of a piece in history. It's going to be even more sought after closer we start getting to like the year 2030. I mean, that's a whole nother discussion when these trucks are going to start becoming electric and everything. It's inevitable. I hope it doesn't go that direction, but it looks like it will. It'll at least 100% be an option. You can see in there we got the CST reservoir shocks. Extra particular about it, like I don't like where that thing sits. Throw a zip tie over it, keep that reservoir hose out of the way. We got a bunch of other parts you can't see underneath there. Cognito sway bar, Cognito tie rods, Cognito pisc kit, 5-inch JAMO exhaust, Roadmaster active suspension, Deaver mini packs. We got the rear CST reservoir shocks. All the LED lights in the front, the LED bar in the front, LED bar in the back. Like you said, I mean, look at the interior on this truck. I mean, it's flawless. I mean, I got limo tint all around. That strip is a limo tint strip, and then I also have 50% across the windshield. It keeps everything nice and cool. And then you'll also notice that it keeps the dash in like perfect shape. I also have like a really nice sunshade that I took out because I want to keep everything nice and clean for this video. But the sunshade is awesome. It's like one of those really thick ones. It's not like flimsy, and it's actually made by Chevy. I know I spent a lot of money on it, but it stays up there and keeps the sun and out of the truck, keeps it a lot cooler. This is that B&W hitch, and this is where you can drop in the gooseneck hitch in here. The single point gooseneck and fifth wheel attachment if you're going to be towing and stuff with the truck. Super clean. I custom ordered this truck. I have all the build codes for it, so like the heated steering wheel and heated seats, AC seats, like I wanted to make sure it had everything. Spray on bed liner. Good way to know if someone did it aftermarket or not. If someone did it aftermarket, you would not have the Chevy bow tie, but if you have the bow tie in the bed, then Chevy did it. Again, if it's not there, it's Line X or something like that. Z71 package. I hope somebody does not buy it, and then I can go sell this truck and then get a 2022 L5P Duramax and just have two blue trucks. So that is absolutely a possibility, but I'm sure in the next week or two I will 100% know. The truck has 110% no mechanical problems, issues, and nothing has been lacked on the maintenance. whatsoever at all. Has the best of everything you can put in this truck. $57,875. I always keep the truck full of fuel. I don't really even know. How do you get this thing down? There we go. Oops. So we got our headlights, fog lights, brake light. Obviously I have my seatbelt on, the door's open. Fuel range, oil life's about 54 right now, tire pressure, fuel filter. AC works perfect, heater works perfect, does not leak at all whatsoever. Got vanity mirrors up here. We don't have any fingerprints in here. Anybody that's ever ridden in my truck knows that, well, you're going through a thorough inspection before you hop in my truck. I wonder how good this GoPro does in low light. I feel like it doesn't do very well. That might be a little bit better. Oh man, it's nice and cleaned up. It's gonna be a pretty tough one to break free. Especially from all the issues I've been hearing about the new trucks. And this truck's already done. Yeah, I 100%, if I was not in the industry that I am in and not trying to grow with this industry and kind of be current, I wouldn't even consider selling this truck. So we'll see how this video goes together. Got to put all the pieces together for you guys, edit it. One, you guys can kind of check out the truck in more detail, and then also you know, she is for sale. I'm gonna kind of try and solidify that number, somewhere between 65, 68 grand, the way it sits. Yeah, this truck's a piece in history. I mean, the low mileage, it's unreal. I had so many memories with this truck, and yeah, let's kind of leave it at that. This truck's flawless, and you know, if it wasn't for trying to just take it to the next level, I wouldn't even be considering selling this truck. This is the one that makes sense to sell first. And again, if it doesn't work out, then the red truck's going, and I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna have no intentions on selling it at all at that point, and just gonna pick up a 2022, and yeah, we're gonna do it like that. It would be nice to have two different platforms, but you know, we'll see where we go. Hey guys, here's the lift kit that's on the truck. I'm gonna go through all the parts actually right now that are on the truck, and also here's the pricing with tax, with install, alignment. It's a pretty conservative number. You know, if you were to go buy it, add it to the truck on your own, you know, say the truck was stock, whatever the case may be. We did add the Deaver mini packs in the back and the Roadmaster active suspension, so it rides really good empty, and then it tows even better when you hook up a trailer to it. I really enjoy these. These are significantly better than airbags in my opinion. For steering, we have a ton of upgrades for the steering to, you know, keep this thing like lasting longer than 100,000 miles. Everyone knows Pitman alarm support kit. Also keeping the front end nice and tight would be, you know, an upgraded sway bar from Cognito, and then their tie rods. So the steering's really stout on this truck as well. And here's kind of like a recap of everything for the suspension goes. And then we're going to jump into right now like wheels and tires. There's a total of 4 on everything on the left column, and then you only need 1 load kit. The amp steps, got those right there. You add tax, a little bit of install on that, you'll be a little over $2,000. Here's all the performance parts. You guys can ask me more specifically about those if you have questions. That's the lighting. This gooseneck hitch is awesome. Not only can you put the ball in the middle, but you can drop in their single point 20,000 pound fifth wheel hitch into there, and then you can also take it out when you need your bed space. This right here only takes up one seat underneath the back seat, so you have the whole rest of your back seat flat area to load stuff in. So it's super nice to have a subwoofer that compact. The mag high tech diff cover, that thing's awesome. Pedal commander just helps for a more linear feel when you're pressing the pedal. Then right here we got the phone holder and everything for my iPhone. If you got an iPhone, this thing is sweet. Probably fits other phones too. Yeah, steering stabilizer, just added that on, just did a video on all that. Here's everything together, and that's easily over $25,000 more than some stock truck that's a 2015 Duramax that you're gonna see like on KBB or whatever. So for somebody that sees value in this, it's like really, really sweet. And yeah, I kind of just want to put all that together for you guys and just let you see everything that's on the truck now. And if you got any questions, just let me know. You guys know where to find me.